Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from and the time that you're watching this video. Guys, guess what? It's finally that we are traveling. We are finally traveling, guys, after so many issues here and there. You know what we went through, postponing the journey for over close to 4 days now, even five days. But guys, you can imagine we are finally back on track. So tonight, guys, we are traveling with Greenline Express, um, and we'll be covering close to 400 kilometers, a distance of 400 kilometers with a brand new bus. So guys, watch till the end so that you can see the adventure that you're going to cover. As you can see, we have just started our journey and we are traveling at night. It will be the night travel, guys. Hope you enjoy the views. Hope you enjoy and you learn something, Yeah, so keep on watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribing and it will be super amazing. Guys, this is a booking office. As you can see, people are already waiting for their call, for their bus to arrive. In fact, it's just here. It's just the time that they are waiting for time to departure. People are moving from from the city to the up country, and that bus that you have seen, the yellow one over there, that one is going all the way to Kampala, Uganda. So our ride is just here. That one is heading to, I think, the western part of Kenya. That is, and that yellow one that's heading to Kampala, Uganda. So this one is heading to, I think, Bungoma, if I'm not wrong. And our bus is just here. You remember the other day as we explored this bus, and I prayed that I'll go with this one, and my prayers were answered. This one is the one that we are going tonight with. It's a brand new KDR, a brand new bus. I think 4 months old, if I'm not wrong. It was purchased back in late last year. That is 2024. I think November or December, around there. And there were four buses which arrived at Greenline, and this bus is so super special. As you can see, guys, look at how beautiful the bus looks like. It's super amazing, and people are boarding, and so I had to board and place my bag over there at the overhead compartment for it to be safe, so that's why we place bags, and I had to put it and secure and make sure it's safe. And yeah, before proceeding to my seat, and before that I had to go out again and do some 1-2 and make some videos for you. This bus is known as a man bus. The way, if you watch the previous video, I described what a man stands for. A man is a bus company that is a bus and trucks company that is located in Germany, and the full meaning of man is right here. What about Scania? Do you know the Scania company? Where is based in? The Scania company is located in Sweden. Yeah, that's where the Scania buses and trucks usually come from. And what about Isuzu? Isuzu is based in, of course, Tokyo, Japan. At least now you know, guys. Do you remember the lightings, guys? The lightings that I showed you. I told you the lightings are so huge in this particular bus. It has some great lightings over there. And so, guys, here we go. I'm seated on my seat number 1 in front of the bus. This is the first seat, just across or along driver. This is where I'm seated, and driver is just over there. This is where the driver is. And yeah, as you can see the speedometer over there, yes, that's where the driver is sitting. And we're just waiting for the departure time to arrive. We are all seated waiting for a few passengers and the time to depart, you know. As you can see, my seat is retractable also. You can press that button and you can switch the seat into a comfortable position that you want. As you can see, it's number 1, seat 1 and 2. My neighbor here is 2 and the driver is neutral there, you know. So guys, this is the adventure which is about to begin. It's a long journey of over 300, can you imagine, 380 kilometers, over close to 400 kilometers distance that you're going to cover with this bus. Guys, can't wait to adventure. I'm super excited. And one thing I forgot to tell you guys is that this bus has got what we call a fire extinguisher at the back of the bus, you know. It has a fire extinguisher at the back side of it, so in case of a fire, you can you know, it can be used to put it off. As you can see, alongside we have matatus that goes to all the way to where we call it Umoja area, you know. Yeah, the Umoja buses are just over there. Those green buses goes to Umoja, and in general eastern, you know, the eastern part of Nairobi, the east part of Nairobi. So this place is known as OTC. As you can see, we have Nganya. Nganya is these matatus that usually operate in Nairobi. Those who know Nairobi, Nganya is one of these matatus that usually have some, you know, some noises. Some people call them noises. Some people enjoy. I always enjoy. I enjoy a lot because it has some big music, but enough for the old people because they will be affected somehow. So those are the matatus. So guys, let's wait for departure time as we are about to depart. And guys, again, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribing to the channel because you're missing a lot, guys. You're really missing a lot. So guys, we departed 5 minutes before the takeoff time. We were supposed to leave at exactly 9:30 and we departed at 9:25 because we have some few stoppages on the way to pick some passengers. So that's why the departure had to take off a little bit early. That's 5 minutes earlier. So here we go again. Here we finally go, guys. Enjoy the views as we exit the city of Nairobi. But before we exit, guys, look how beautiful Nairobi city is at night. You can imagine. And so many buses are moving at this particular time and they're departing at this hour. That is around from 8 to 9, 10 in the evening. That's the departure time that many buses depart to up countries. Like even the buses that moves to, especially this part of Western Kenya, that's the departure time that most these buses move. So if you want to travel around to western part of Kenya and the up country, even in Nyanza, that is Kisumu, the departure time usually take place at this particular time at exactly around 9 p.m. Yeah. Guys, look at the sound of this machine. The German machine sounds so sweet. Like you hear it? guys, you can feel how it is breathing, you know. It's breathing, like you can feel it. It's so sweet. And the funny thing about this bus, guys, is that this bus is an automatic. Are you getting me? Like, you know, in many vehicles I've seen so far, I've never seen this kind of a vehicle. Like, there's no even that gear that you can put to a drive mode. No, this one is, I think it uses buttons, because I don't know how these things operate. I wanted to talk to the driver, but I thought I was so busy. I didn't have a good time, but I'll find him and make another video with so that I can share it with you guys. And explain. He will explain more about it, because I really wonder. I've never seen such a thing, but I was told it's a very modern bus with no even gear. I don't know how this thing operates. And you can imagine, you'll see in the climbing lanes when we arrive at you know, there in Salga and in Band Forest, you'll see how this bus climb, you know, very nice. And this is Nairobi Expressway. As you can see, we are just in is this Haile Selassie Avenue. We are about to divert all the way to Mombasa Road as we head all the way to Waiyaki Way. As we proceed, as we exit, you know, Nairobi. Guys, Nairobi is so beautiful at night, you know, because of these beautiful lightings. But sometimes you will be limited because we don't have you know, we don't have enough lights here and there. You'll be limited the views, but it's so sweet. Like, you can see this is the expressway passing above us, the Nairobi Expressway passing above my head, you know. Yeah, those so we are heading all the way to now Westlands as we proceed to a place known as Kangemi, as we'll be picking some passengers. And guys, remember something. The, you know, the remember the yellow bus that I showed you. It departed just like 5 minutes ahead of us. That was heading to Kampala, Uganda. You're going to see it is just in front of us over here. And guys, you can imagine, we will overtake it. We'll overtake it and we'll be leaving it at a far distance. By the time you're arriving in Nakuru, we will have left, we'll at least be earlier in around 10 minutes or so. Yeah, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, so you just wait and you'll see what I mean. Guys, I want you to hear how this bus, you know, how this bus breathes. Guys, you remember the bus that I told you left us 5 or 10 minutes earlier, departed, heading all the way to Uganda. Is just ahead of us now. We have already catched it, Now, this is Westlands area, and as you can see, we have a lot of traffic jam, because people are going back home to their homes, and those people who have big vehicles or many vehicles live in these particular areas. So because of that, we have some traffic congestions, but soon it will be clear, as we are about to stop in Kangemi. Kangemi is just not so far from here. It's just like 5 minutes from Westlands. We'll be in Kangemi, and that's when we'll make some stop point, to collect or to pick some passengers, and so that you can proceed all the way to, again, Kikuyu. We pick another one as we head all the way to Kitale town. guys, this is the stopover number 1 as we are picking 1 passenger as we proceed away. This is Kangemi, and we are waiting for the passenger. As you can see, the Kampala one has just come and has found us here, also picking on passengers or some passengers before proceeding. But we have also collected ours, so we are about to take off again to the next stop. We have like a few stoppages before we reach this particular point in Nakuru. So this video will be ending at in Nakuru, guys, and stay tuned because I will be also having the part 2 of the video from Nakuru all the way to Kitale. So guys, I want you to see how this Nakuru Nairobi highway usually looks like at a particular night, and how busy it is always, like, it is always so busy. So stay tuned, keep watching, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy the views, guys. guys, as you can see, we have all our passengers on board now, as we are really moving at a very high speed, and this is Nakuru Nairobi highway. As you can see, we have so many buses in front of us, and we'll meet so many buses. We'll see. As you can see, the one has passed. We have our other one in front of us. So many buses are traveling at this particular hour. Many buses travel at night. That is in Kenya. I don't know your country, the country that you're watching me for. Drop a comment. Let me know. Does so many buses travel at, like, you can imagine the Greenline company. These Greenline buses, they don't have a schedule at in the during the day. All their buses travel at night. Even the one that heads to Kampala, you can see it departs in Nairobi at 9. That is p.m. at night. So many buses, you'll see them along the way as we are heading all the way to, to Nakuru and proceed to Nairobi. When you're moving, you're traveling to in this particular route to Kitale, Western, the western part of Kenya, especially Kitale, Kisumu, those regions, even Kampala. So all the buses have to make a stopover at Nakuru. That's when you will have maybe you can go for a short call or long call, and so you can go to desert hotel. You can, those who are hungry can can eat somewhere there. As you can see, this bus that you have just passed, it is known as Msamaria Mwema. It usually travels to Western Kenya. That is, to be specific, not Kitale, but mostly in Bungoma, Kakamega, and I think Malaba, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Malaba border. Those area, Busia, yeah. So that's the part. That's the places that this particular buses usually travels to. And one thing about this man bus that you're traveling with tonight is that it has some what we call springs. So, like, when it reaches at a bump, in Kenya we have bumps. In Africa we have a lot of countries. Many countries have bumps, unlike Europe Europe have no bumps. So in Africa we have a lot of bumps, and which helps the vehicles to slow down before proceeding. It helps drivers not to overspeed. Yeah, that's the main thing that's the main purpose of a bump. So when this I've showed you in so many times in my videos, as you can see, this one that we are passing, that's a bump. So I've showed you in so many of my videos, you can watch them. I've explained why we have bump. I know you have seen. There's also who have been to Africa. I'm talking to those people who come from outside Europe, America, Australia. You have in your country there's no bumps, but in Africa we have so many bumps. Yeah, we have so many bumps that are on the way. And in Africa we always keep left. As you can see, we are keeping left in this particular road, and our roads are very narrow, and I think in future we'll have roads that have been expanded very soon in future. Like this main highway, this is a main highway that links a country to the other, like Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and other regions. So it's supposed to be, in my view, it's supposed to be a very big, one-way drive, like one-way drive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. One way, whereby the vehicles which are coming have like 2 or 3 roads, and those who are heading the other way have got also 2 or 3 roads. So in the future, I think that's what the government will do. Though it will take some time for that to happen, but I'm hopefully one day it will come to pass. As you can see, we have so many vehicles on the way, and can someone tell me, what does this yellow line mean? The yellow line at the middle of the road, what does it mean? I've seen it in so many places, you know, in Africa. When you have been to Africa, those who have been to Africa, like, do you know what that yellow line means? We have yellow and we have a white line. As you can see, that yellow line. Let me tell you something, guys. For those who don't know, this yellow line in between the road, that yellow line usually means that like it separates vehicles from the other ones, you know. It separates the road and help the driver to keep left. Now, when this yellow line is not is straight and not detached anywhere, like what can I say, like a straight line, it means you as a driver should not overtake you should not overtake at any cost at that particular place, because it's not safe for overtaking. As we are as of now, guys, as you can see now, it's not advisable to overtake. Now it comes to a point whereby that yellow line now start to cut a short, like it will be into pieces, like you see, you know, it is cut into pieces. So that means you should now overtake. You are allowed to overtake at that particular point. That's what this particular thing usually means. And where the yellow line is so straight, it means most of the times is that it is always maybe on a hill or a sharp bend. That's when you are not supposed to, or you're not allowed to overtake at that particular point, you know. Yeah. And on the other side we have at the far end of the roads, you know, or you can see the most at the very end, it's the white line, you know. So that white line usually means that you know, it's usually cut. Yeah, it's usually measure you as a driver. It gives you the length of the road, you know. That's how it is. And you should not pass beyond it, because you'll hit a pedestrian or the cyclist, those people who are moving with maybe motorbike or bicycles, you know. So you should not exit that white line. And yellow line you should not overtake when it's just straight, but when it's cut into pieces, like divided, then that's when you are allowed to overtake. Now you know something if you didn't know that. Now we are in a place known as escarpment area, you know. This is where the Great Rift Valley usually pass from, you know. We are just after Kikuyu, and we are coming in as we are approaching a place known as you know, Naivasha is just on site. And after this escarpment we have a great view of Rift Valley. Guys, I'll show you when I'll travel next time on during the day. You'll see how beautiful the Great Rift Valley usually looks like. And the Great Rift Valley passes you know, begins, those who don't know, Great Rift Valley begins from Lebanon and ends in Mozambique. We have two Rift Valleys. We have what we call the northern, the eastern and the western. Like this one is the eastern. The eastern is the very longest one. It heads over, like, it's so many kilometers. How many kilometers are they from Lebanon all the way to Mozambique? It's very, very huge and very beautiful, you know. Yeah. So guys, very soon I'll take you to an adventure, and you'll see, especially during the day, you know. During the day it has a very clear view. You'll really enjoy and watch these scenery views that I'm talking about. You really, really, really enjoy. So these are the vehicles that are moving, and as you can see, we have so many buses moving at this particular time of you know, of night. So many people are moving from, you know, up countries to the city, and other from vice versa, from the city to the up countries. And other buses are moving to Mombasa, especially the Dreamliner, you know, the Dreamline. We have Greenline and we have Dreamline, you know. So Dreamlines, you know, and so many easy coaches. You have seen Mashpoa have just passed over there. Mashpoa is heading, I think, to Mombasa. That's where it's heading, because the city is so near, and I think it's heading all the way to Mombasa, because it's just after, you know, after Nakuru. No, Nakuru is not so far away. We are from Nairobi to Nakuru is approximately how many kilometers? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. 200, not 200, 150, something like that. I don't know. So it's quite a distance, but yeah, it's an adventurous, Yeah. So we are approaching. We are not so far from Naivasha town, as we are closing in, as you can see. So guys, we are in Nakuru County. We are in now Naivasha as we are approaching the Naivasha town. Now guys, there's something about this particular point that is, Naivasha. Naivasha is a place where it's found in Rift Valley, and this is a place that hosts what we call Safari Rally Championship, like World Safari Rallies Championship usually takes place in Naivasha town, like Naivasha is in Nakuru County. Those who know Nakuru, this is Naivasha, like Naivasha, Nakuru County. And as you can see, we are now approaching, because it's at night, guys, you cannot see everything, but the views are very spectacular, very awesome. You will really enjoy during the day, as it's usually a very nice place to visit. Now, in that's where the championship, this what we call safari rallies, takes place. I think on March every year, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's when the championship usually takes place. So guys, this is how the Naivasha city looks like. Yeah, city one day. It's Naivasha town, and will be a city one day, you know. So this is the views as we are approaching the town itself, and it has a very big lake. I think the biggest lake in Kenya. Yes, like Naivasha is the biggest lake in Kenya, followed by Victoria or Turkana. I think Turkana is the first, Naivasha second. Yeah, Naivasha, Turkana is lake, the biggest lake, and then followed by Naivasha, and then Lake Victoria, you know. Yes, that's how beautiful it looks like. And so guys, we had to make a stop over here in Naivasha so that we can, can pick some luggages or some cargoes, to take all the way to Kitale. And as you can see, there's a Climax Express ahead of us says, kwani kunaenda aje, it's written that way. It's a man bus, Climax man bus. Kwani kunaenda aje, like in English, it usually means like how is it going, like how is it going, like something like that, how like what's happening, something like that, what's happening, that's the translation in English. Yeah, so we are just here making some stopover, one last one before we head to Nakuru. Nakuru town and Naivasha, it's just a 1 hour drive with a bus. Yeah, in 1 hour drive. And guys, before we reach Nakuru, as you can see, we just started moving. Before we reach Nakuru, we'll head to a place where we call it, weighbridge. All the vehicles, especially these big ones, must pass through that weighbridge for, to measure the weight and something like that, the kgs, the kilograms of the vehicle, how heavy the vehicle is. I don't know why it is always measured, and I'll find an expert and I'll make a video to tell you more about why it is always like that, because I've always asked myself so many questions, like why do they measure this particular, or drop a comment, let me know in the comment section why do we have a way bridge, for what main reason, like why do vehicles have to be measured, like why I don't know. I always try to imagine why, but I don't have a correct answer as to why. So guys, you can drop a comment, let me know in the comment section, like why do we have to measure the vehicle's weight before before like, and in such a particular place. If you have ever you have ever been to this particular road, you know what I mean. In Gilgil, there's a place known as in Gilgil before Naivasha, before Nakuru. If you are coming from Nairobi, it's a place known as, just past Naivasha, there's a place known as Gilgil. Gilgil is a place where you'll find like Elementaita. It's a very nice place also along the Rift Valley. Now, every time you pass with a bus or you're a truck, you have to pass at that particular point. For in a way bridge, they have to measure your vehicle, and if it's exceeding the weight, I don't know how many kgs or whatever, or kilos or whatever, the bus or the truck will be arrested. Yeah, that's how it is always like. And you'll find something always happens before, in this particular point. And sorry to say this, many drivers, many bus drivers maybe will hate me for saying this, in public, because many buses like usually drop some passengers before reaching at the way bridge. They take off some passengers, especially when they suspect the bus is overweight. So they drop out some passengers, they put in they stop another bus, they put some passengers over there, so that after passing the way bridge, now the passenger return to the vehicle, because it's only one way bridge at Gilgil. After there's no way bridge to Nairobi, there's no other one, so it's the only one. So these guys usually drop some passengers as they are approaching this particular point, way bridge, and then they collect them later ahead, have past past the way bridge, because they fear they will be arrested, which is true, they will be. When the buses are found overweight, it will be arrested. Passengers will be, no, not passengers, but the bus will be arrested, like the bus company. So that's how it is. And it's so, do you know why, guys? Tell me in the comment section if you understand more about what I'm talking about. And so guys, here we go. This is the way bridge that I'm talking about. So as you can see, the vehicles are moving at a slow speed, and we are diverting at this particular point. As you can see, we have kept left side of the way, and we are going slowly. I want you to see this bus that we are in. You will see how many kgs the bus is. It's so heavy. You'll see, but it's not overweight. Yeah, it's not overweight. But I was able for the first time to see the weight of our bus. I was so able to witness and see clearly, And this particular point, the road is so bad. Like you can see, it's supposed to be, the trucks have really destroyed the road. It's supposed to be at least constructed because you know this is where so many trucks usually comes. Trucks, buses, these heavy machines, usually comes to wait. As you can see, we have a spot at the middle of the road. It's twinkling, it's blinking. Yeah, that's how the roads are in Kenya. Very beautiful. So this is the way bridge, guys. I want you to see how it will behave. You know, just like take a look at how or what happens in this particular point. And so guys, I want you to see the buses. There's a place where it will stop and it will be controlled by that machine at that shed where you're heading. I want you to take a listen and hear what is happening. So guys, I want you to see our bus is 23,500 kilograms. Can you imagine? 23,500 kilograms. That's our weight of the weight of our bus. And we have already measured, and now we are about to be clear to go because it's below the maximum. I don't know the maximum. I think the maximum is around 20. I don't know, 25 or 26. I don't know, something like that. But our weight is okay as of now. Guys, from this point our next stop is in Nakuru. So guys, we are heading so well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're loving the tour. Hope you're learning something. It's how the Nakuru, busy Nakuru Nairobi highway looks like. So guys, can't wait to take you to many places. What you have to do, guys, is to subscribe to the channel and like this video so that, guys, you can you can promote the video so that so many people can watch it also. And yeah, it is what it is, guys, as we move. exiting the bus for a stopover.
Supermarket, wale wa chips, hoteli itapanastia saba. Usiwache simu kwenye gari, usiwache kibeti, usiwache laptop kwenye gari. Dakika ni mbili kabla safari kutoka tena. Karibuni nyote kwenye soko la Greenline, Nakuru City.
I decided to buy some nuts over here. Some nuts. I don't know if you can see it is during the dark. It's dark already. I don't know if you can see this. So this is what I've bought so far. Njogu, we call it njogu. Ground nuts. Yeah. So guys, we are in Nakuru, as you can see, and here is where I'll be ending my video. We have been having an adventurous run so far, and it is a great move as we are going to continue the journey to all the way to Kitale from this particular point. This is Nakuru city, and as you can see, 2 buses have arrived so far. One for Uganda, this is going to Kampala, and this one is heading to Kitale. This one. So that's our bus over there. Yeah, it's very cold, as you can see. Very cold. Brand new bus. It's known as MAN. Even this one, Scania. This is Scania, but ours is MAN. Let me show you MAN. MAN over there. That's the type of the vehicle. Jeez. So guys, we'll be ending our video over here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay. We have part 2 of this. It's around 1:30. Is it AM? No, not 1:30. Sorry, it's 00:30. That is 12:30, or what can we say? 00:30 hours, midnight. It's a new day already. Date 16th of March. So guys, that's our bus over there as we are proceeding away with our journey to Kitale. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Part A. Part B is coming as we proceed from this particular point, that is Nakuru city, to Nairobi. Sorry, to Kitale. We are from Nairobi now, and this one here goes to Kampala, Uganda. Can you imagine? Uganda, Kampala, this one, and that one is heading to Kitale, the brand new bus. So guys, let me go back. I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and like the video guys, as we proceed with our journey all the way to Kitale. Yeah guys.